He was given one simple order. Clear, direct, no room for interpretation. Hold the road. Do not move. That was it. No explanation of why that road mattered. No warning about what was coming. Just a command, passed down the chain, stamped and confirmed. He disobeyed. 2 hours later, 120 soldiers were still alive. Eastern Ukraine. Winter. The kind of cold that doesn't just freeze the ground. It slows reactions, stiffens hands, dulls judgment. A mechanized platoon was ordered to hold a narrow supply road near a forest line. One lane of cracked asphalt. Snow pushed to the edges by passing vehicles. That road fed 3 infantry companies on the front. Ammo, food, rotation. If it fell, the entire sector would choke. The platoon leader was a 29-year-old lieutenant. Call sign North. Not famous, not decorated. No interviews, no heroic stories written about him. Just experienced enough to recognize patterns. Just tired enough to distrust silence. He had learned that battles rarely announce themselves loudly. They whisper first. Something felt wrong. Enemy drone activity increased. Not aggressive, just persistent. Small corrections in the sky. Lingering too long. Radio chatter spiked. Fragments of voices. Overlapping calls. Too much traffic for a quiet sector. And then the forest became quiet. No birds. No wind through branches. No distant movement. The kind of silence that presses on the ears. Headquarters repeated the order. Hold position. No withdrawal. No maneuver. Confirmation requested. Confirmation given. On paper, everything was correct. On the map, everything made sense. On the ground, it didn't. North studied the terrain again. The road was obvious. Too obvious. The forest trail behind them, narrow, half-hidden, was where infantry rotated in and out, where tired units passed fresh ones, where no armor could follow. That trail was vulnerable, and in 2 hours, 3 infantry companies would move through it. North realized the road wasn't the target. They were. He made the decision alone. No vote. No debate. He gave an illegal order. Move the platoon. Now. Engines started. Men looked at each other. No questions asked. Orders like that don't come twice. 30 minutes later, the road they were supposed to hold was hit by artillery, then drones, then assault teams. The strike was precise, layered, prepared. Anyone still that would have been cut off in minutes. The forest trail, completely untouched. No ambush, no fire, no movement, just snow and silence. The trap had snapped shut on empty ground. 2 hours later, 3 infantry companies rotated through that trail. Around 120 soldiers. They passed through unopposed, unseen, alive. They never knew how close they came. North was written up for disobedience. The report was filed, stamped, placed on a desk. It sat there for days. Then it disappeared. No medals, no ceremony, no speeches, just 120 men who went home alive. Sometimes the bravest act is not following orders. It's knowing when not to.